The day I finally walked into that corner office, I wasn't looking for a promotion, I was looking for my life. I'd spent 25 years chasing a ghost, following a paper trail of old letters and DNA matches that led me straight to the 50th floor of a glass skyscraper. When I finally stood face to face with the CEO, the man whose features were a perfect, aging mirror of my own, I didn't see a stranger. I saw the father I'd spent a lifetime imagining. I thought the search was finally over. I thought, for the first time in my life, I had a place where I belonged. But the moment the words "I'm your son" left my lips, the air in the room didn't warm up, it turned to ice. He didn't stand up. He didn't offer a hug or even a look of recognition. Instead, he adjusted his silk tie and slid a thin, white envelope across the mahogany desk. It wasn't a birth certificate or a key to the family estate. It was a pink slip. A formal notice of termination. I stood there, the paper trembling in my hand, as 1,000 ugly scenarios rushed through my mind. I confronted him right there, my voice sharp and shaking with a mix of fury and heartbreak. I asked him how he could do this, how he could find his own flesh and blood and immediately cut him out like a tumor. He didn't flinch. His eyes stayed fixed on his monitor, darting between stock tickers and quarterly projections. He told me it wasn't personal, it was structural. He said the company was bleeding, and as a mid-level manager, I was just another line item on a budget that needed to reach its target. The kicker? He'd known who I was for months. He hadn't hired me to bond, he'd hired me to keep a potential scandal under his thumb, and now that the fiscal year was closing, I was redundant. I should have felt relief that the search was over, but instead, all I felt was a cold, hollow betrayal. I realized my anger wasn't about the job at all, it was about the realization that in his world, the bottom line is thicker than water. As I walked out of that tower, I saw that it wasn't just my career he'd shattered, but the illusion that blood meant anything to a man who only worshipped profit.